building right now, man. I had to get her to come in here and hang out with me so I can get some of that positive energy off of her and feed it to you guys out there, man. I got the one and only Miss Butter Baby in the house. What's up, man?
Hey, what it do? What's going on?
Welcome to the show. You doing all right?
Oh, yes. It's so amazing being invited to this. I'm happy about it.
Man, you know, I just have to give you kudos, man. I love giving people their flowers when I see them, and all I can say is every time I've seen you on stage, you bring it. Like, are you even nervous when you get on stage?
Honestly, no. I just feel like I'm in my element. I'll be like, look, I'm about to have a good time. If they don't, I will for sure.
But you know, by the time you wrap it up, though, you got people up on the floor. You know, like you were just killing it at the Selena tribute a couple of weeks ago. And I know when I saw you when New Soul and LB did their event a couple of months ago, you killed it on stage. Like every time you end the show, you've got the people up dancing.
Well, thank you. That's what I aim for. So I'm happy that I'm able to do that. You know, because that's what it's about. My music is full of energy for that purpose.
So we got the one and only Miss Butter Baby in the building. For those that don't know, a lot of folks have seen you around, but for those that may not be familiar with you, tell them a little bit about yourself.
Well, I am from New Iberia, Louisiana. I was born in Thibodeau, Louisiana. I've been out here in Beaumont back and forth for the past 12 or so years, and I'm a multi-genre recording artist. What that is, I do all lanes of music.
Yeah.
From pop, rock, gospel, it don't matter. I try everything. And outside of that, I'm a business owner. I'm an entrepreneur. I do have a housekeeping business out here in Beaumont, as well as a catering business. And everything I do is for my kids.
Wow.
And just to be one of those people who's out here showing that you can do better. It doesn't matter if you got kids. It doesn't matter your educational background. But you can always do something and don't ever feel like you can't.
So where did you get that kind of hustle from?
Honestly, I get it from my mama. She was a single mother, and she showed us what hard work can get you.
Gotcha. So what was it about music? I mean, obviously you grew up loving music, but what was it that made you say, you know what, I want to get in the studio and record some songs, or I want to get on the stage and I want to wreck it? Like, what made you want to jump into the side of it?
Well, honestly, I've been doing music. Me and my brother started back off in 2000, I think I'm going to say 3. I think I was around 13 years old. We never actually got the opportunity to perform, but we did start performing in church, like just doing it in church as gospel rap. And from there, we decided, man, we good. We can do something. And so we formulated, and from there, we stopped for a minute because, you know, life get to life, and when you become an adult, you got all these responsibilities. But I said, you know what? It's never too late. I love it. This is the only thing that I have a passion for outside of being a mom and stuff like that. So it's like, I'm going to do it. I'm going to see what it's going to do.
So what have you found out? Like, since you doing your own businesses and you doing your own music, what have you found out as far as being able to promote yourself, you know, just kind of getting into the right places to make sure people know who you are?
Honestly, I'm still learning a lot of that. So when it comes to the whole music, the whole reason of me starting it was because I wanted my businesses to be put out more.
Right.
I put them out on Facebook, of course, but I wanted people to know more about the businesses, and that's what made me join the Cypher, and the music just popped off.
Yeah.
And I wasn't even trying to make it to it. So from that point, I was like, dang, I'm about to go full force. And so every time I get invited to different venues or different places to perform, I make sure I slide in there to let them know, hey, I got a business. So if y'all looking for somebody to clean the house or to cook or whatever, I'm right here.
So who would you like to work with? Like, whether it's music-wise, production, or even an artist you want to feature, is there somebody out there you would love to work with right now?
Honestly, I would love to work with every single person out there. I do not charge for features because I feel as if, though, if you want to work and you serious about it, man, I'm ready to work. But when it comes to those big names, look, I'm in there.
Hey.
I'm multi-genre, look, pop, rock, whoever you are. Man, if y'all want some flavor on y'all tracks, y'all hear that Miss Butter Baby.
Now, you know we got to talk about this track, man. This one I've been playing on repeat since I got it. You and Southside swinging from Texas to the Boo. How did that collaboration come about?
Man, so Southside, he's a phenomenal person. He invited me to his show, Dead in the Mix, the show. They need to make sure they check that out too. And I got to know him a bit better. And I always make sure that I'm doing music that's centered around where I am.
Okay.
Or what type of event I'm doing. And so I'm going to be doing a show on the 19th in Port Arthur.
Okay.
And so I'm like, I need a Texas song to really represent Texas. And I say, who's more Texas that I know than Southside?
Right.
And so I got the beat together, and I told him, I said, here, do your thing. And it just came together, and it's been a hit since then.
We about to play that for you in just a few. I want you guys to stick around for it. But we got Miss Butter Baby in the building. Like I said, I definitely want people to support you and everything you got going on. Tell them where you are online.
You can find me at Miss Butter Baby on all socials, from Instagram, TikTok, and that's MZZBUTTABABII. all together, no spaces.
So what else we got coming up? I mean, like I said, obviously you're still doing music. Anything else we can expect for this year?
Yes, I have a lot of tracks that I'm coming up. I'm doing some EPs that I'm about to drop, as well as I have several events. One of them is going to be for the Better Life Foundation.
Yeah.
I'm going to be performing in that, and that's centered for children, as well as I'm going to also be doing in New Iberia, Louisiana, back home, an event I'm hosting called The Berry Got Talent.
Wow.
And it's going to be centered around anyone from that 337 area coming together, being able to showcase their talent. And that's going to be in September.
Well, like I say, I'm proud of you. Keep doing what you're doing. Make sure you guys support Miss Butter Baby, and I can't wait to hear the album. And you got to send me that song, too, that you got with, can we say who you work with? Okay. With Mr. Fat.
Mr. Fat Daddy, baby.
Producer. For those that don't know, he produced the Cupid Shuffle. The dude is a beast, and he's also going to be at the Mixer too, so I'm glad to see that collaboration. I can't wait to see what else you got coming up.
Yes,
but
sir.
again, support Miss Butter Baby. Thank you so much for coming in. You want to introduce the song with you and Southside?
Yes, man. Look, let me tell y'all, keep y'all ears wide open as y'all sit sideways in y'all ride, because it's about to go down. Turn the volume up a little bit, but please don't disturb the peace. Miss Butter Baby, Southside, swinging from Texas to the boot, baby.
You're hearing it right here first, exclusive on the big station, Magic 102.5 and KTCX.com. Golden Triangle's Big Station Magic 102.5. You heard it. It was an exclusive. You heard it first right here. Miss Butter Baby featuring Southside, swinging from Texas to the boot. That's what I'm talking about, man. Make sure y'all support both of them when they got stuff going on. Of course, I know my guy Southside's got the new movie coming out again, so y'all be on the lookout for that. Miss Butter Baby is performing everywhere, so make sure you find out where she's going to be performing and support her too, all right? 30 minutes of continuous hip-hop and R&B is what we do.